Batt. Jason Batt now down the back straightaway, door to door with Colton Monroe, but outside will be the 57 of Smith. Batt wants to get underneath Smith, but Colton Monroe is there, and he just can't make it happen. Down the front straightaway is still going to be the 57, followed by the 9 of Jason Batt and the 712 of Colton Monroe. Now Jason Batt going to try even higher up maybe and see if he can get around the top side there of Kevin Smith. Diving it down, drive it under the racetrack. Let's go. Kevin Smith still up on the top side. Jason Batt in the 9 and the 712 Colton Monroe. Smith up on the top side. Through the middle of the corner, Colton Monroe underneath Batt, but not the new in there. It's still going to be Smith, Batt, Monroe. And don't look now, but the monster truck himself has made it up in the top 5. Here comes Zach Terry now, 2 wide, 3 wide, through the middle of 3 and 4. Smith up on the top side, Jason Batt down on the bottom side, followed by the 712 of Colton Monroe, and then the 46, I believe that's a 116 actually, of Hammond. Smith out front, followed by the 9 of Jason Batt. Zach Terry working the bottom of the racetrack, and that Nova trying to make something happen. But it's still going to be the 57 of Smith, Jason Batt, the 116 of Hammond now throwing his hat in the ring, 712 of Colton Monroe, and in the Hall will round out your top 5. Coming to the checker flag, here we go. Going to be Smith, Hammond, Batt, I believe, will be your top 3. Good race right there up front. If you didn't like that, you might want to hang on because it's going to get better. Rolling out on the track is our Outlaw Heat Race number 1. Your Outlaw Street Stocks. Bring on land. 48 of Mike Land, and outside the 25 of Jeff Williams. Inside row number 2, Tommy Honey in 18K, and the outside the 84 of Robert Shepard. Inside row number 4, 68 of Wade White. And the outside, row number 3, 13 of Jerry Friedrich. Outside the 5-7 of Taylor Fuller. Row number 4, the 68 of Wade White, and the outside the C4 of Cody Parrish. Inside row number 5, the 8A of Greg Andrews, and the outside, that is Cody Daniel. That's your point leader in the 76S. Honey's Roofing has made all of the street stock races 700 to win for the next 2 nights, I believe. So thank you to Honey's Roofing for helping us out with that, sponsoring that purse. Had a lot of good cars here. I believe there's 20 again tonight. So once again, our biggest class, the Outlaw Street Stocks. Lights are out down the back straightaway. 48 of Mike Landy, outside the 25 of Jeff Williams. Tommy Honey and Robert Shepard in the outside. Here we go. Lights are out, green flag is on. Here we go. Tommy Honey wastes no time down on the bottom side, getting underneath Mike Land, skating up in front of everybody, and that's going to the 25 car. A little bit of room to work there, but Tommy Honey just has too much momentum to let anybody get by him. 18X of Tommy Honey, followed by the 25 of Jeff Williams, and then the 13 of Jerry Frederick, and the 8 of Greg Andrews. Wade White with those evil red lights rounding out the top 5, and then Cody Daniel now has worked from dead last up in here, top 6. Top 5 will great redraw, so Cody Daniel needs to pass at least one more car to give himself a good starting position. Otherwise, he's going to be starting in place 11 tonight. So see if he can get by Wade White or 25 of Williams. Jerry Friedrich a little bit tight right there, skates up a little bit, gets into the left front of Williams in that 25 machine. Cody Daniel cannot close that gap though. Out front is still going to be the 18K of Tommy Honey, followed by the 8 of Greg Andrews, the 13 of Jerry Frederick, 68 of Wade White, and then 25, Jeff Williams. Caution on the racetrack. We got Greg Andrews up in the top side, up on the wall. Five laps down, 3 to go. Out front will be Tommy Honey. That's Jerry Frederick, and I believe that's Wade White now up in the top 3. The 25, Jeff Williams. And that does put Cody Daniel up in a redraw position. That was a break he needed, he was wanting. Got a lot of different cars in this class. You can see some old stock cars. You can see some Camaros. You can see some modified street stocks. Truck later on. You'll see a lot of different body styles in this class. Your outlaw street stocks. Lights are out at any point. Tommy Honey can go, and he says right now is the time. Tommy Honey way out front right now. Jerry Frederick up on the top side. Wade White down on the bottom side. See if he can get by the 13 of Jerry Frederick. Now he's going to drive it in deep on the bottom side. Push Frederick up a little bit. Leave him enough room up against the wall. A little bit of contact down in front straightaway. Slides on by Wade White. Crossover by Jerry Frederick. That was a good move by both drivers right there. Now Frederick on the bottom side. Wade White up on the top side. He's your place for second place. Wade White up into the marbles a little bit, gets out of the groove, and that's let Frederick get his spot back. But out front is an 18K of Honey, followed by the 13 of Jerry Frederick, and then the 68 of Wade White. Checkered flag is out. Your winner is the 18 of Tommy Honey. Textbook move right there between Frederick and Wade White. Wade White puts a slider on through 1 and 2. Frederick lifts a little bit, crosses over, drives under with the momentum, and maintains that second place finish. So good racing right there. And here it is. That's the truck I was talking about. That's your second place in points. James Honish in the 777. And the outside, the 9G of Drew Garcia. Inside, row number 2. 8 of Barry Gaston, and the outside, the 1 of Danny Sikora. Inside, row number 3, the 714 of Trey Votal, and the outside is the 6 of Robert Black in the 07 coming back tonight. Good to see Robert Black back. There's Flipper in the 1B. He rolled it last week. That's Brandon Hood, and the outside, the 71 of Tommy Kirkpatrick. David Corey starting dead last in the 73. Here we go, lights are out. 1B with a new body and a new wrap takes no time to get up in the top 2 or 3 right there. The 1B, a little bit stiffer right rear spring tonight, it looks like. Drew Garcia up on the top side, but out front is the 777 of Honish still in the truck. Honish followed by Hood, followed by Garcia now, going to get back up in there. A little bit of smoke out of the 9 car. We'll see if that's rear end or motor. A little hard to tell. I think it's going to be a rear end smoke. Hood Rat now out front in that 1B. He tightened that car up a little bit. Not quite as erratic as it was the last couple of weeks. Much smoother and not upside down. Good to see the Hood Rat back out. Brandon Hood in the 1B, followed by 777 of Honish, followed by the 9. Robert Black now making a contention for the top 3 on the bottom side, followed by the 73. Brandon Hood out front, followed by the 777 Hondish, Drew Garcia, Robert Black, David Corey from dead last all the way up into the top 5 now. 5 laps down. We're going to get 2 to go next time by. Garcia, still a lot of smoke coming out of that 9 machine. See if that slows him down and all. Been very fast tonight so far. But Brandon Hood pulling that left front down the front straightaway. 2 laps to go for the 1B of Brandon Hood, the Hood Rat. Like I said, made that car much more consistent, much more steady. Looks very good. From upside down last week to white flag, leading white flag this time by is Brandon Hood in the 1B. But your race right now is for 2nd and 3rd. Robert Black now making a contention underneath the 777 of Hondish. Hondish with the preferred line through the middle of the racetrack. Checkered flag, Brandon Hood, Hondish, Robert Black, David Corey, and Drew Garcia rounds out your top 5. That is your heat race number 2. Hood, Hondish, Black, Corey, Garcia will round out your top 5. Southern Sport Mods. Southern Sport Mods coming up next. 18 cars, 2 heat races. Heat race number 1. Out front, the 12 will be Brandon Guerin, and the outside, the 17. The outside, the 17 of Jeff Shepard. Inside, row number 2, the 97 of Jonathan Beard, and the outside, the 87 of Colin Montgomery. Inside, row number 3, that's Sid the Kid Kiffin in the 58, and the outside, the 9M of Pat McGuire. Inside, row number 4, the 116 of Damon Hammond, Garrett Rawls on the outside, followed by Austin Moore in the 88. Shepard with a good run down the front straightaway, but Brandon Guerin on the bottom side. And here comes the 87 now down on the bottom side, getting underneath, crossed over, crossed up. That's going to let the 12 out front once again. Twelve's going to be out front. Brandon Guerin, followed by the 17 of Shepard, followed by the 87, Colin Montgomery, and then the 58 of Sid Kiffin will round out your top 4. Then the 87 of Colin Montgomery, and the 58 of Sid the Kid Kiffin. Four laps down, 4 to go. Cross flags. It's still going to be the 12 of Brandon Guerin out front. 17 of Shepard. 87 of Colin Montgomery. 58 of Sid Kiffin. That's going to be your top 4. Brandon Guerin will be getting 2 to go this the next time by. 2 to go next time by. Here we go. 1 lap to go. Brandon Guerin out front, followed by Shepard, followed by Montgomery, followed by Sid Kiffin. Strung out, Pat McGuire, and then Damon Hammond. Checkered flag for Brandon Guerin in a 12. 17 of Shepard. That will be your top. Brandon Guerin, Shepard, Montgomery, Sid the Kid will be your top 4 right there, followed by Pat McGuire is your 5th place finisher. All right, heat race number 2 rolling out on the track right now. Out front, is the 21T of Taylor Florio. On the outside, the 7K of Kevin Parker. Inside, the 5X of Michael Dabney. And the outside, the 85 of Larry Underwood. Inside row number 3, the 777 James Honish. And the outside, Doug Ripple. Inside row number 4, 778, that is Jason Hubert. Outside row number 4, the 717, your point leader, G.W. Egbert. And starting shotgun, David Montgomery in the 87. All right, Florio, Parker will be getting one to go this time by, I do believe. I believe right after this we will have our Power Wheel races. This is our last race before the Power Wheels. So if you got a Power Wheel kiddo, get them ready. Get them pumped up. Give them some candy. Give them some M&Ms and Hershey bars. We got to get them pumped. There we go. Down the back straightaway. The lights are out. Florio. Parker leads them through 3 and 4. I need you door to door out of 4. Here we go. Taylor Florio with a good start. The 5X of Michael Dabney gets down on the bottom side. Parker working his way to the back of the field, into the tire. Parker from front row to last. Florio now out on the outside. The 5X of Michael Dabney on the bottom side. A 777 Honish up on the top, now in the top 3. Michael Dabney making his way past Florio. Skates up in front of her. Down the back straightaway. We're going to be coming to 3 laps down. 5 laps to go this time. But it's going to be Michael Dabney way out front. Taylor Florio on the bottom side is going to be Montgomery, and the top side is the 777 Honish for your second and third. G.W. Egbert now has made his way up in the top 5, followed by Hubert. About to be getting into lap traffic, halfway down, halfway to go, as it's going to be Dabney still way out front. Got a good half a straightaway lead in front of the field. Dabney, Florio, Honish, Montgomery, G.W. Egbert, and Hubert will round out your top 6. Parker now in the infield. As we are coming to the white flag. White flag is out. 5X of Michael Dabney. Followed by 21T of Florio, the 777 of Honish now in the top 3. G.W. Egbert working on the bottom. Your race is for 3rd and 4th right now. G.W. Egbert down on the bottom side. Egbert on the bottom side will pick up that 3rd place finish here in heat race number 2. All right, if you got Power Wheels, bring them down here. We're going to wait till we get all the cars off the track first. But go ahead and bring them down here and start lining up here. Let's get ready.
You want flag?
I'm announcing. You announce, I'll flag. Kevin's going to announce and I'm going to flag. You're a black flag, then you're a black flag, then you're a black flag. All right, if you got a kiddo, I think we got all the cars off the track. Bring them down here. Only if you got a kiddo racing, though. It's not a free-for-all. Come on down. Come on down, kiddos. If you got a race car.
It could have been mine. Jeez, at least it fall out of the race car. He will run you over. He's super fast.
I said, it's not a question of when he's going to run over somebody, it's who he's going to run over. So,
I never touched anyone.
I know, you're disappointing.
When you're here, I'm good. It's when you're gone.
When I'm gone, it all shit. I got to pee.
Wipe the seat before you sit down.
Yeah.
This is a class I can compete in.
I know. I'm trying to go pick up my ride. Buddy, you got it figured out? What do you got?
I got a 1 and about 4.3. We're probably going to run threes. Yeah.
Andy's driving her. She's
Yeah.
with the bigger kid.
We got an old guy racing.
What age group you got? All right, Hughes probably out of his beer. They make 4 divisions.
It says junior limited.
So we got 4 to
Actually, so you got the wrong one. 3 and under.
Three and under. Let's go. Right there, dude. I could get run over at any given moment. 3 and under. 3 and under. Wait. Wait for it. 3 and under. Here, we'll give a little more room. I was giving them more room. I'm making it wider.
Wider surface.
3 and under. How far are they coming down here? Yeah. So where are they going? They're going around? Okay. Wait. Now, y'all know where you're going? You're going to come down and around, making 1 lap. No? 2 laps. Buddy says 2 laps. So, hey, Jim, I need y'all down there to corral the kids when they miss the corner. Let's back the gator up some. Hey.
Back your gator up.
corner.
2 laps.
2 laps. All right. So it's going to be 1, a white, and a checkered. Y'all ready? Y'all watch your flag, man. 3, go! Hey, they're going to make the corner here, so watch out they don't wipe you out. I've seen this happen. I've seen that happen. Go all the way around. Come on, keep going, dude. You're fine. Keep going. This guy went all the way around. Shh. Keep going. Look at her. She can drive with no hands. Cutting to the inside. He took out somebody. What's going to happen on the outside? Around on the outside. Here we go. I don't want to be the guy that makes this decision.
That's your winner, blue shirt.
Landon, come here. Right here. Come here, come on.
That's your winner. Photo finish.
Photo finish. The transponder said he won.
Look up, Landon.
He goes faster in reverse than I do forward.
Landon, stop.
Hey, you get back up, dude.
Landon, you won. High five.
Hey, all the winners need to take it to victory lane.
All right, Landon, we're going to do a real quick interview, then you're going to go to victory lane. How did your hot rod feel?
Fast.
Fast! His hot rod was fast. That's Landon, your 3-under winner. Good job, dude. Great job. Go to victory lane. All right, what's the next one? How many 4-year-olds I got? Where you at, drivers? Four-year-olds, come on up. 4-year-olds. 4-year-olds. It looks like we got 3 of them. We got 3 of them. You ready, Kevin Fry? Y'all watch out. Here we go. Watch your flag. 3, 2, 1. Green flag. Let's go. False start. Let's go. Push the gas. There it is. The John Deere Gator gets the win in your 4-year-olds. There you go. Second place. Come here, dude. All right, I got here Kent Taylor, your 4-year-old winner. Where are you from, Kent?
Texas. Say Texas.
Texas.
He's from Texas. That's Kent Taylor. That's your 4-year-old winner. Good job, bub. All right, what's next, buddy? Buddy, what's next? 5 and over. 5 and over. Five and over. Is there 3 of them? This dude's all hyped up. He's got his helmet. He's got his fire suit. He's got his gloves. He used to have wheelie bars, I think. No wheelie bars this time. All right, y'all ready? Buddy? Hold on, buddy. Are we ready? Y'all done? All done? All through? Wait. Wait for it. We picked out another ride. He got him a hot rod. Tall kid in a little car. His legs are up to his knees. That looks like me riding a tricycle, dude.
Gotta get out of the way, young man.
Get down there, dude. Go down there. Go down there. Are you coming, Bubba? Tall kid in a little car. All right, one more's coming. We got one more. All right. Kevin, 3, 2, 1, green flag. Oh, he went through the infield. Went through the infield. All right. What's your name, sweetie?
Elizabeth
Elizabeth what?
Aringa.
Elizabeth Iringa. You've done this before, haven't you?
Take it to victory lane.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to go to Victory Lane. Here's what I got. I got 2 backpacks. Where was that kid that drove this little car and almost ran over everybody? What's his name? Huh? Gage Jr. For being the wildest driver and almost running over everybody. You get this backpack, dude.
He wants his car.
He just wants his car. He doesn't want a backpack. He could care less. Yeah, buddy. Hey, what's her name? Let me see. Let me see here. Hey, what's your name? What's your name? Olivia what?
Olivia Wyrick.
Olivia Wyrick? Would you like this, baby? You don't want a backpack? You don't want a backpack?
You'll be the 3rd one for the year.
Yeah. You work for Chris? Victory Lane for picture for the kiddos for the winners. All right, let's clear the track. What? All right, going to be about another 10 minutes. Get your drinks, get your beverages, get your chicken fried steak sandwiches. and then we'll get right back into the racing action here at Heart of Texas Speedway. Thank y'all for being here on a Friday night. Don't forget, down by the snow cone machine, Shepherd's Heart Food Pantry raffling off a 50th anniversary Mustang convertible. $25 a ticket. Go down there and get that and get your chance to win that Mustang. All of that money going to Shepherd's Heart Food Pantry. So check that out. Go get you something to eat. Chicken fried steak sandwich, nachos, hot dogs, hamburgers, along with beverages, Coke, cold beer, water, whatever suits your taste. A few more minutes, we'll get right back into racing.
That way intermission wasn't long enough for y'all, or what? Yeah, so why'd you extend it by 10 minutes?
There's nobody ready to go.
Well,
I'm ready to go right now.
me too.
Line them up.
All right. Your factory stock's out first tonight for your A feature. They will be having King of the Hill at the end of the night, along with your IMCA stock cars. We'll have King of the Hill as well. If you've never seen a King of the Hill, you'll want to. It is a one-on-one win or go home type of shootout. And factory stocks and IMCA stock cars will be making up theirs from the rained out baby blue. All right, out on the front row, the 37, that's my buddy James Schoenrock. And the outside, that's Papa George Egbert. Inside row number 2, the 69 of Josh Palmer. And the outside, the 187 of Connor Montgomery. Inside row number 3, the 12 of Daniel Ralston. And the outside, that's your point leader, Ryan Hopkins. Inside row number 4, the 45 of William Dean. And the outside, that is the 47 of Shannon Dulock. Inside row number 5, the 25, Michael Gannett. And the outside, the 01 of John the Grobe. Inside row number 6, a 48 of Mike Land. And the outside, the 62 of Jacob Pruitt. Inside row number 7, the 46 of Ty Miracle. And the outside, the 91 is Joe Fuller. Inside row number 8 is a 10 of James Hoffman. And the outside, the 6 in the 17M, Christopher Mercer. Inside row number 9 is a 33K is Shelby Baker. And the outside, that's a 00 of Matthew Hawken. And starting shotgun, the 0 of Brian Johnson. Looks like 19 cars, 20 laps will be the distance here. 1 to go, Kevin the flagman says. All right, remember, we want to be off of that front fence once we go green flag, so let's get back off of that front fence. Off that front fence, please. Off the fence, please. Here we go. I can't hear you down there. Here we go, green flag racing. Schoenrock out front, Papa George Egbert in the 70. Up on the top side, down on the bottom side, the 169. Papa George Egbert up on the middle and the top of the racetrack. Schoenrock down on the bottom side trying to make it work. 69 on the bottom side, and now Hopkins makes it 3 wide, and Dulock right behind him trying to get by Montgomery. Oh, and the 169 goes around, gonna collect. Wow, they did a good job right there, drivers. Nice job by all of those drivers. Keeping it clean and green. Schoenrock down on the bottom, 70 of Papa George Egbert up on the top side, the 47 of Dulock, and the outside of the 4 of Hopkins. But it's still going to be Papa George Egbert and the Big Booty Judy up on the top side, Schoenrock down on the bottom side, followed by Hopkins, followed by Dulock, followed by the 45 of William Dean. Four laps down, 16 laps to go. Papa George Egbert in the 70, followed by the 37 of Schoenrock. Now Hopkins going to get up into the mix, trying to close in on Schoenrock, followed by Shannon Dulock in the 47. Dulock now going to go to the very top, way high, see if he can make some ground on Hopkins up on the top side, but he's going to be blocked right. It out 2 and 3 wide. I'm just going to extend this gap to about 7 car lengths. Out front, Papa George Egbert. Down on the bottom side, Hopkins. Up on the top side is Schoenrock, followed by Dulock. And here we are. We're going to start getting into some lap traffic. Let's see if Papa George can work his way through there. Dulock wanted to make it 3 wide, but thought better of it. Lifted off the gas. Let him close that up. Going to try to diamond it down. No doing. They're still 2 wide. Door to door is now Papa George is going to start getting into some lap traffic. The track is now starting to slick off a little bit. See a little bit of a glass, a little sheen to it through 3 and 4. 1 and 2, not as much. 3 wide down the back straightaway for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. It's still Papa George out front by about 4 car lengths. Ryan Hopkins up on the top side. Schoenrock and Duloc now gets by Schoenrock. Now, Hopkins enter the 12-car round. Off of the racing surface, I believe, caution. Caution, Daniel Roston spins. Was trying to get it off the surface. Couldn't make it happen. Ralston, you can see Ralston trying to get off of the racing surface. It couldn't make it happen. Out front will be Papa George Egbert in the 70, followed by Ryan Hopkins and a very fast James Schoenrock and Shannon Duloc will be in your top 4. X. Joe Fuller in the infield asking a few questions. Papa George has been flawless, had a very good race, but once Duloc and Hopkins got through some traffic, they were closing that gap on Papa George. See what they can do at this point, if anything. The old veteran George Egbert himself, lots and lots of laps around every racetrack, not only in Texas, but I'd say lower part of the United States. George Egbert out front. Schoenrock will be back into 3rd. Hopkins up on the top side. So it'll be Papa George, Hopkins, Schoenrock, Duloc, John DeGrove. John Grove has had a very good run the last few weeks. Been in the top 4 and 5 very consistently. Good job by the 0-1 car. Schoenrock down on the bottom. Hopkins up on the top. All right. Kevin Fry listening in. I think we're going to get 1 to go this time by Kevin. 1 to go. Yeah. Lights will go out on the back straightaway. Now, at any point, Papa George can take off that he wants to. Matthew Hawkins worked his way up into the top 10 or 12 right there. Good job by the 00. Good to see him up here, old Cotton Bowl regular. Papa George makes him wait, turns it, drives it down. Schoenrock with a good run. Good start by Schoenrock. Good job there, buddy. Let's let it skate up in front of Hopkins. Let's go, 37 Schoenrock. Schoenrock door to door with Hopkins down the back straightaway. Papa George still out front. Schoenrock on the bottom side. Papa George a little bit loose getting in there, but he's still going to be out front, followed by Ryan Hopkins, Schoenrock, and Shannon Duloc, and John DeGrove. Michael Gannett now in the top 6, followed by William Dean, and then the 48 of Mike Land. Down the back straightaway, Papa George Egbert, followed by the 4 of Hopkins, and Schoenrock, and then Shannon Duloc, and John DeGrove. Oh, we got 1 around and 2 around, and everybody's clear. Let's see if we can keep them going, get them moving. No doing. No doing on keeping them moving. Well, we tried to get them going. We got 10 down, 10 to go, halfway. Couple of spinners down there in 3 and 4. George Egbert has been a little bit timid getting in. Kevin, what's your attention? George Egbert been a little timid getting in, and that's let Ryan Hopkins close it up. But then once he gets that car to turn, he's had a lot of drive off and a lot of momentum. So we'll see if Hopkins figures out a way. The old veteran around this racetrack, Ryan Hopkins, has won a lot of races in that factory stock. So see if he can figure it out and make it work. I think we're going to get one to go this time by Kevin Fry. Maybe. Wait for it. Nope. Maybe. Trying to get somebody straightened out there. There we go. All right. Lights are going out on the back straightaway. Schoenrock had a very good start last time, but down on the bottom side, just not enough momentum down there. These underpowered, overtired cars, they need that momentum. They can't pull it out of the hole. Here we go. Green flag is out. Papa George Egbert up on the top side. Schoenrock on the bottom. Ryan Hopkins on the top, and followed by Duloc and John DeGrove. And now here comes Michael Gannett, now up in the top 6. Everybody's up on the top side. Michael Gannett and Schoenrock trying to make something work on the bottom side, but just not a lot of anything to work with down there. One lane right up on the top. There is some moisture down on the bottom through 1 and 2, but just nothing to really work with. Not a lot of momentum down there. You have to stop the car and turn it and pull it out of the hole, and that just doesn't work in these factory stocks. Up on the top side, let that right rear just rip through that cushion, through that berm. Papa George Egbert, very good, very consistent race. Very fast race cars right behind him. You got Hopkins, you got Duloc, you got the 37 of Schoenrock, Michael Gannett, John DeGrove, Mike Land, all right behind him. Just nothing to work with on the bottom side where they're trying. The top 3 are up on the top side. Look for Duloc at any given moment to try. Oh, Hopkins. Little power move right there, makes it work. It's all going to be for nothing. Matthew Hockin up in the fence on the exit. It's going to be the 00 Hockin blocking the exit. Papa George letting Hopkins know he was not happy with that. I think that might have cut down Ryan Hopkins' right rear. See if he has a flat on that right rear as Hopkins. Looked like the 4 had a flat on the right rear, and I believe that's the case. So when he did that power move, slid up into GW, cut down the right rear. You saw the smoke come off the right rear, cut the right rear down. He's going to go into hot pits. 13 down, 7 to go. This will be a show if he can get that right rear changed. If he can get that right rear changed, it'll be a show. We'll give him a lap or so, see what happens. So that's going to move Duloc up into place number 2 and Schoenrock up into 3rd. Gannett in the 4th and Michael Grove in the 5th. Or John Grove, sorry about that. I was just saying, look for Duloc to put a power move and try a little slider, and right as I said it, that's almost exactly what Hopkins did. You could tell he had a faster car than Egbert. He just couldn't get around Egbert, and he just had to try something to make it happen, and he ended up cutting down his right rear. So we're going to check on him over in a hot pit area, move a tire out, see what it looks like, wait for it. $13 down, 7 laps to go. I see a movement over there from the 4 car. Let's see. Working on it. Green flag racing. Here we go. 70 of Egbert out front. Now on the bottom side, Shannon Dulock going to put the slider on him. Crossover, but not enough to go. Ryan Hopkins from dead last. Hopkins, see how he works his way up through the field. Dulock now with a good lead out front. Papa George Egbert going to pull off. Dulock out front, followed by John Grove, followed by Schoenrock, and followed by Michael Gannett. Out front is going to be Dulock, but look at John Grove now in the top two. Dulock followed by John Grove, followed by Michael Gannett, followed by Schoenrock is your top four. Mike Land, the 12 car. Hopkins got smoke coming off that right rear, doing everything he can. It is all about points at this race right now, at this point, for Ryan Hopkins. He's not worried about winning a race. He's worried about keeping as many points as he can and not losing any, as we are now coming to 2 laps to go. Caution, caution, caution. Red flag. Get the fire and safety crew over there. Oh yeah, dear. Fire and safety crew here at Heart of Texas Speedway. Some of the best, always the quickest there. Safety is our first concern. 4 of Hopkins now. Looks like he is going back to the pits. Back to yellow from red. $17 down. We'll be coming to 2 to go once we are back to racing conditions. Dulock out front, Schoenrock, Grove, both with a very strong run by both of those in the 01 and the 37 machine. Hopkins trying to preserve those points. That's all it's about at this point. Kevin Fry looking up at race control, see if we are ready to go. 2 more laps trying to get Ryan Hopkins back into his position. Shelby says, let's go. We're going to go green this time by. Come on. Here we go. Trying to get Mike Land, Fuller figured out. All right, green flag races. Shown right down on the bottom side. Trying to make something work, but Duloc is just too fast up on the top side there. Duloc on the top side, Schoenrock on the bottom side, John Grove up on the top side, and Michael Gannett. Ryan Hopkins makes it 3 wide down the back straightaway. Little bumper cars going on. Oh, no. Contact there between Schoenrock and Michael Gannett, the 25 and the 37. Brings out the caution flag once again. Yuck. Hate to see that. Those two drivers had a heck of a run going all night long. The 37, 25. Ryan Hopkins, who is about 30 points ahead of Michael Gannett. So not a lot of close point racing there. Somehow Ryan Hopkins went from the very back up in the top 5, and we still have 3 laps to go. Jacob Pruitt in his 62 off on a hook. Always hate to see any car off on a hook. 12. Daniel Roston down in the infield, getting a little. We might be going single file at this point. We'll see what happens. Looks like we got some liquid down in 3 and 4. They're trying to get that dried up, put some dry dirt on it, get it soaked up, get them back doubled up. We are going to go green flag racing this time by, so it's going to be Duloc out front. John Grove, Mike Land in the top 3 now. Gannett going to pass about 4 of them on the start. Once that green light goes out, you can start racing. And Michael Gannett down on the inside had a heck of a run. He goes from dead back of the pack up into the top 4. Well, we're still racing. Somehow, some way, we're still racing. Up on the top side is going to be Shannon Duloc is going to be your winner, followed by Mike Land, John Grove, Michael Gannett with the top 4. Little bit of a melee there for a factory stock race. Whew. Hopefully we can get the next ones through a little cleaner than that. All right. He's working on it. Maybe. There he is. Your factory stock winner, the 47, Shannon Duloc out of the race car. Dude. Was that a factory stock race or an enduro race?
I don't know. It's getting a little wild there in the front. I seen Ryan in the 70 car battling for a minute, and I'm thinking somebody's fixing to mess up, and took both of them out. But I just got to thank all my sponsors: Fat Eddie Designs, Anderson Racing Engine, RGM Motorsports, Double H Livestock, BC Electric, TRC Race Car, Field Trailer Sales, Anderson Racing Engine. Everybody helps me.
Good job, buddy. Good to see you here.
Give me a kid down here and I get this trophy.
All right, we need a kid down here for this trophy. Your junior limiteds will be up next. There we go. We got to get Facebook official. Where is he going? Where is he going? What kiddo? Oh, Mr. Jim says, here you go. Thank you, Mr. Jim. Hey, thanks, buddy. Good job. What's her name, Jim? Maya, that's your trophy winner. Y'all give it up for Maya. In the booth, Kane Payne helping us flag the Junior Limited. So y'all give it up for Kane up in the flag stand. We'll get your lineup. Oh. Remember, we want to be off that fence once we go green flag racing, which is right now. Out front is the 89 of Wyatt Sexton. Colton Outshire up on the top side, and the 3 of Corbin Willett on the bottom side. Followed by the 601, that's Little Nasty of Trevor Cogburn. Still going to be the 89 of Wyatt Sexton. Now they're going to be 3 wide with Colton Abshire on the bottom side. Corbin Willett on the top side. Corbin Willett will be get the leader this time by. Corbin is your point leader at this point in this class. Corbin Willett up on the top side, followed by Colton Abshire. Wyatt Sexton and a 601 of Trevor Cogburn. 4 laps down, 8 laps to go. Out front is Corbin Willett in the 3, followed by the 7C. Cogburn makes a power move there on the 7C. Still Corbin Willett out front, but Trevor Cogburn now is playing chase, trying to close that gap and see if he can get there. Up on the top, letting it rip the lip is the 3 of Corbin Willett, followed by the 601 of Little Nasty Trevor Cogburn. Cogburn is closing that gap at this point. Cogburn, see if he can diamond in and get underneath Corbin Willett. Corbin Willett is your point leader by, I think, three points. So every lap, every point counts at the end of this race. Halfway down, halfway to go. Willett really slowing it down through the middle to keep that car under him, but then he has so much drive off, he pulls Cogburn. Cogburn up on the top side now, has to lift a little bit. As we're about to start getting into some lap traffic, we got Corbin Willett, followed by Trevor Cogburn, followed by the 7C of Colton Abshire. Cogburn up on the top side, diming it down and drive under him one time. Let's go. Good job by both of those cars. I believe Trevor just gave him a little shot to the shorts. And Corbin's like, oh, I better speed up a little bit. Don't leave that top side open, son. He'll drive around you. We're about to start getting into some lap traffic this time by. 15 laps as it is. Whoa, Daphne crossed the track in front of the leaders, but somehow no damage. Woo! Daphne, you caused me a heart attack there, girlfriend. Corbin Willett up on the top. Oh. Good job, drivers working around that car. Nice job by Corbin and Trevor both. That's going to let Corbin pull away from Trevor a little bit. Now he's got to try to close that gap back up. He was right there on this tail. Let him by him. Corbin not quite as high. To wear thin, trying to drive and maybe overdriving just a little bit. White flag is out for Corbin. What a race by these two kiddos. White flag is out. Corbin Willett, followed by Trevor Cogburn. Colton Abshire coming to the checkers. Corbin Willett is your junior limited winner. Hey, how about it for those kids? 15 laps caution free. Show those factory stocks how you're supposed to do it, kiddos. Nice job. Y'all give it up for those kiddos. There he is, your junior limited winner, Corbin Willett. Y'all give it. He also wins the prettiest hair contest. Well, first and foremost, buddy, we just want your factory stocks take about 30 minutes to run. Did it flag to flag. Really good racing. Nice job to all you kids out there. Y'all did a heck of a job.
Thank you, sir. I messed up in the heat race. You know, I'm a little anxious. Bit my tire rod. Barely came out here. Got it done, though. Car's fast on the top. Felt whoever's behind me. He gave me a little bump, so I knew he was there. Had to block that off. But I'd like to thank everyone that came out and watched me. My dad, Eagles Landon, Navarez Painting, Guyton's Paint and Body, Velasquez Remodeling, Wheeler Remodeling, Bell Clearing, Willis Trucking, AA Mechanical, Infamous Inc., Jack Jenkins for all the power, everything, and just all my friends. I don't know why y'all didn't come down here, but we're down here celebrating, so thank you.
Good job. Corbin Willett, that's your junior limited. I love it. Every time we do an interview, it's like an essay reading contest. They got to read the side of the car. So, awesome job right there by those kiddos. I love that class. We started out with 3 or 4 cars at the beginning of the year. We had 12 tonight, 2 heat races. Amazing. Good job, parents, kiddos, building that up. Your IMCA stock cars are up next. They are up next. IMCA stock cars, you know it. They are my favorite class. See if we can get a little internet here and get a lineup. All right, IMCA stock car. On the pole, the 63 of Andy Roller, and the outside, the 712 of Colton Monroe. Inside row number 2, the 114 of Thomas Hall, and the outside, the 116 of Damon the Wild Child Hammond. Inside row number 3, the 4725 Benji Kirkpatrick, and the outside, Chris Florio, and the 21. Inside row number 4, the M5 of Dustin Mooney, and the outside, the 57 of Kevin Smith. Inside row number 5, that's your point leader, Jason Batt in the 9, and the outside, that's Tim Carmen, the Punisher, in the 0. Inside row number 6, that's my buddy Joe O'Brien in the 14, and the outside, the 4 of Tristan Carmen. Inside row number 7, the 48R, my buddy Raymond McSpadden in the outside, that's Monster Truck Man himself. It's not who he's going to wreck, but when he's going to wreck who. That's the 69 of Zach Terry. Inside row number 8, the 17 of John Friedrich, and the outside, the 21E of Alan Essenberg. Row number 9, the 3X, Travis Norman, who is currently second in points, and the outside, 489 Anthony Ocken. Row number 10, the 20T of Thomas Hall, and the outside, the 7G of David Good. David Good. 20 cars, 20 laps. Put on your seatbelts. It's going to be a good one. Got a little bit of moisture in the track. We're going to burn that off out there. They got it. Joe O'Brien got that 14 car back up and running. Don't forget, tomorrow night we'll be traveling up, myself and a few buddies, to Southern Oklahoma Speedways. 750 to win for the stock cars. I'll be up there along with Big Mike, Joe O'Brien, Dennis Bissonette. Look forward to a good race up at Southern Oklahoma, up with Nikki and John Webb. So join us. We'll be up there. I'll be in the pits, probably enjoying a beverage or one. So come on up. Here we go. Green flag racing. Andy Roller down on the bottom side. Colton Monroe up on the top side. Three wide, 4 wide, through 3 and 4. 3 wide down the front straightaway with 114 a haul on the bottom. Andy Roller through the middle. Colton Monroe up on the top side. Damon Hammond on the bottom side. Smith up on the top side. Benji Kirkpatrick down on the bottom side. Here goes Jason Batt. Going to make it 3 wide between Dustin Mooney and Florio. 3 wide down the front straightaway. 3 wide, 3 deep, all the way down. Caution, caution. We got one around. That looks like that's the monster truck himself, the 69 of Zach Terry. Not sure what happened down there. Once again, thanks to Race On Texas Speed Pass, $39.99. You can watch all of the racing action all month long from all tracks all over that Race On Texas is at. Chris David over there does an excellent job. But they support Texas racing. 50%, go to Speed Pass, pick Heart of Texas Speedway as your home track. 50% of your purchase, essentially $20, comes right back here to Heart of Texas Speedway. Much needed in the off months, much needed in the rain out season. So many thanks to Chris David and Race On Texas Speed Pass. Check that out. Here we go, 1 to go, 2 laps down. Andy Roller out front, Hall on the bottom, Wild Child on the top side. Here we go. Andy Roller can go at any time once the lights go out. Hall inching his way up. Andy Roller gonna make him wait all the way through, coming out of 4. Roller, Hall, Wild Child, Smith, Monroe, Kirkpatrick, Florio, Bat, Mooney, O'Brien. Zach Terry jumped a tire. 3 wide down the front straightaway. It's going to be Smith on the top side. Damon Hammond in the middle and Roller down on the bottom. Smith with the lead this time by, up on the top side where nobody else is going. You would think after watching the factory stocks, they would all go to the top side. Up on the top, let her eat. Let that right rear grip the lip and let's go, kiddos. Hammond on the bottom, Smith on the top side, followed by Hall, Roller, Benji Kirkpatrick, now chasing Bat, Mooney, Colton Monroe 3 wide for 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. Going to be Damon Hammond down on the very bottom, Smith up on the top side. It's going to be Hammond this time by. Hammond now with a faster line down the bottom. Damon Hammond down on the bottom, 7 laps down, 13 laps to go. Damon Hammond on the bottom, Smith up on the top side, followed by Hall, Kirkpatrick, Andy Roller, Jason Batt, Colton Monroe. Into the lap traffic now. Is it going to be Hammond down on the bottom side? Smith going to try to navigate around John Friedrich, Diamond underneath him. Friedrich going to move. Driver, it's going to be Hammond out front, Smith, Hall, Kirkpatrick, Roller, Andy, Jason Batt, Colton Monroe, Mooney, Joe O'Brien, Florio, and Raymond McSpadden, followed by Tim Carmen and still out front. Hammond now with about a 4-car length lead, but you can see the 47.25 of Benji Kirkpatrick working his way up, grinding his way on the bottom. Hammond in a little bit hot out of the meet, half loops it but gathers it up, has enough lead, it doesn't hurt him, but he's right on the bottom. Smith still working up on the very top of the racetrack, haul down on the bottom, followed by Benji Kirkpatrick in a 47.25. You can see Hammond really having to slow that car down in 3 and 4 to keep it underneath him. 1 and 2, there's enough moisture, he can do it, but 3 and 4, you can see he's really having to slow the car down. Watch how slow Hammond is right now, right through the middle of 3 and 4. Looks so slow, but that keeps him, the car under him, able to keep that momentum. 13 down, 7 laps to go. Kirkpatrick cannot get around Hall. Smith is still on the top side, going to lose another couple of spots. Jason Batt now up in the top 5. This time by, Hammond's going to go lower down in 3 and 4, try to find something a little better through 3 and 4. He's got to feel so slow through there, but actually he's really, really fast. He's keeping the car under him, not letting the rear end skate out from under him, and that's keeping it momentum going and keeping the car hooked up. 5 laps to go this time by for Damon Hammond in the 116. Slow the car down through 3 and 4, keep it underneath him. Don't buzz the tires, keeping that car headed straight forward, and that is what Damon Hammond's doing. A little bit tight there, lost a couple of spots, but he's got a half a straightaway, 3/4 of a straightaway lead over the field. He can afford to do that every now and then. 17 down, 3 to go. What he does not want is that one yellow flag. That's what he does not want. If he can keep this going, he's going to be pretty good, as we are going to be getting 2 to go this time by. 2 laps to go for Damon Hammond. Down on the bottom, Wild Child chassis, keeping it underneath him, working it through 1 and 2, down the back straight. We'll be coming to the white flag this time by. Watch him whoa the car down, keep it underneath him, work it right down on the tires, drive it off with so much drive off, it's just unbelievable. Down the back straightaway as we come to the checkered flag this time by, the 116 of Damon Hammond. Here he comes to the checkered, Damon Hammond in the 116. Benji Kirkpatrick, Thomas Hall, Smith, Jason Batt, Mooney, Joe O'Brien, Raymond McSpadden, Colton Monroe, Florio, Carmen, Roller, and Carmen. Honey's Roofing has put up the money for the street stocks, or outlaw street stocks, $700 to win tonight and next week as well. So be sure to check out Honey's Roofing for that here at Heart of Texas Speedway. There he is, a 116. That's the Wild Child. Climbing out of that car is Damon Hammond. That's the Wild Child. The 116, your stock car winner. So, the old adage, slower is faster, that was really the case through 3 and 4, wasn't it?
Yeah, she's pretty sketchy down there on the other end, and I was just being really nice and smooth on the gas and smooth off the gas, and don't mess up.
It looked kind of slow down there, but you were pulling them every time by 2 or 3 car lengths just by keeping the car underneath you. Good job. Anybody you want to thank tonight?
Yeah, KH Suspension, Wild Child Race Cars. This is an old car that we bought back. David Hood Construction, Performance Transmission. It's just been a good last few weeks.
Good job, Damon. That's your stock car winner, the 116 Damon Hammond, Wild Child himself. Up next is your Outlaw Street Stocks. Your Outlaw Street Stocks on the pole, the 18K of Tommy Honey, and the outside the 13 of Jerry Friedrich. Inside row number 2, that's your point leader, the 76S, Cody Superman Daniel, and the outside the 73 of David Corey. Inside row number 3, that's Flipper himself, Brandon Hood, in the 1B, and the outside, Robert Black in the 07. Inside row number 4, this 9G of Drew Garcia, in the outside, Wade White in the 68. Inside row number 5, the 777 James Honish, and the outside Jeff Williams in the 25. Inside row number 6, Mike Land in the 48, and the outside the 71 of Tommy Kirkpatrick. Inside row number 7, the 84 of Robert Shepard, and the outside the 1 Danny Sikora. Inside row number 8, the C4 of Cody Parrish, and the outside the 714 of Trey Botow. Inside row number 9, 5-7 Taylor Fuller, and the outside the 8 Barry Gaston. Inside row number 10, 8-8 of Greg Andrews. Andrews in the grocery getter. 20 laps, 19 cars, Outlaw Street Stocks. Hey, there's a train on the backstretch. I'll wave to the old Express 505. Hello, choo-choo. Honey. Laps is the distance. Unlimited motors. Unlimited cubic inches. Let's go, kiddos. Not for the faint of heart. Here we go. And they're going to be 4 wide down the front straightaway. Brandon Hood, Cody Daniel, Corey, Frederick, 4 wide down the front straightaway. Honey up on the top side. Brandon Hood wasted no time. Says, I have got to go. I got a little redemption from last week. Wow, I don't know how the heck they made that happen, but they sure did. Black now down the back straightaway with Drew Garcia on the outside, Jerry Friedrich on the outside of that. Black with a little bit of a tight race car there, slicing and dicing 2 and 3 wide down through the field. But out front it's going to be Tommy Honey, followed by Brandon Hood, Cody Daniel. Oh, Hood half spins on his own. Y'all watch the show for the 1B. He spins on his own from second position. Let's see how he works his way back up through there now. We got a car around. That might be the break that the Hood Rat needed. Not sure if they go back a lap. If they do, that's going to put the 1B back up in second position after half spinning on his own. I am glad I'm not a scorer right now. Don't see the Hood Rat half spin on his own very often. That's going to move him from place 2 back to about 11th, 10th, 11th. Y'all keep an eye on that 1B machine. Out front is still going to be Tommy Honey in a 18K with a 76 on the inside and a 9 on the outside. Robert Black with a little bit of a tight race car early on. See if he can find a little smoother, less tacky area to run. There's Mr. Smith in the 57 pulling off. Good run by the 57 in the stock cars. All right, 1 to go. Honey out front, Cody Daniel, Drew Garcia, Corey, Robert Black, Jerry Friedrich, then the 25 of Jeff Williams. Robert Black trying to make it 3 wide on the start, up on the top side. Down the back straightaway, still going to be Tommy Honey, followed by the 76S, Cody Daniel, and Garcia. Garcia with a good run up on the top side. A lot of momentum up there. You start to see a little bit of gloss in the racetrack, starting to really slick off at this point. Tommy Honey right through the middle of the track. You can find some meat through 1 and 2 in the middle. Up on the top side, though, of 3 and 4. Let her rip up on the lip as Cody Daniel goes to the bottom side. See if he can make it work down there. Followed by Honish, Black, Honish, Corey, and Wade White. But still down on the bottom is going to be Cody Daniel trying to make that 3rd and 4th. We got the 4 car and we got some fire. Let's see if they can get it out. Cody Parrish got a little fire underneath his whole hot rod. Got it put out right there, though. Probably just a little oil or maybe some fuel in the headers. So, gonna get Cody pushed off there. Still out front is Tommy Honey. Drew Garcia, Cody Daniel on 2nd row, and then Corey and Robert Black, 3rd row, Wade White. And the 777 of Honish rounds out their top 6. See if we can get the green or the 1 to go this time by. Don't forget, we will have factory stock and your IMCA stock car King of the Hill after the races tonight. So 1-on-1, battle it out, win or go home type of thing. If you've never seen it before, you will. Uh-oh. Hood Rat. see what's going on with a 1B. Doesn't sound like a crate motor to me. Probably not a crate in a 1B, I'm just saying. Run what you brung. Hope you brought enough. All right, here we go. Lights are out. Tommy Honey now with a good rundown. Pulls a field by half a straightaway and a half a lap. Brandon Hood on the bottom side. Trying to find somewhere to go, but up front is still going to be Tommy Honey. Tommy Honey out front, Drew Garcia. Cody Daniel, Robert Black. Buddies racing side by side for third and fourth. Wade White down on the bottom, trying to get underneath Corey. Corey on the bottom. Honish up on the top side. 7 laps down, 13 laps to go in your street stock feature race. Still out front, way out front is going to be Tommy Honey, followed by Drew Garcia, Robert Black, Cody Daniel, Corey, Honish, White, Friedrich, Rotow. Next time by will be the cross flags, halfway down, halfway home. Out front is going to be Honey. He's led it from flag to flag. Not much competition there for the 18K. Tommy Honey out front. Still out front will be Honey, now being chased by Garcia, followed by Black, followed by Cody Daniel and Corey, and then Wade White, and then Friedrich, and a 777, a Honish. 25 laps tonight. My bad, my mistake, I forgot. 25 laps, the next 2 races for the street stocks. Halfway down, halfway home. Tommy Honey still out front, followed by Drew Garcia, a solid second place. And then now Robert Black working underneath the lap cars. Okay, under him, let's go. Got it made. Now Tommy Honey gonna get into a gaggle of lap cars this time by. Let's see how he navigates through those cars. Robert Black now a solid third place. Tommy Honey now gonna get underneath the 84. Oh, a little contact between the leader and the 84. 84, let him go. Followed by the number 8 car. Still way out front is Tommy Honey in the 18K, followed by the 9er Garcia, the 07 of Black, and the 76S of Cody Daniel. 73 of Corey, and Wade White rounds out your top 6 now. $17 laps down, still about 8 laps to go. Out front. Tommy Honey in the 18K, being chased by the 9 of Drew Garcia, the 07 of Robert Black. There are cars running the top, they're running the bottom. It's really starting to slick off, really starting to get glassy. But still out front, the 18K of Tommy Honey, Drew Garcia. 07, Robert Black, straight away behind, followed by 76S of Cody Daniel. Wade White gets around Corey, and then Sherry Friedrich follows by the 777 of Honish. Wade White now trying to close his eyes on the 76 of Cody Daniel. 20 laps down, 5 laps to go this time by. But out front, dominating the field, will be the 18K of Tommy Honey, followed by the 9 of Drew Garcia. 07 of Black, 76S of Cody Daniel. Going to be getting 2 laps to go the next time by for the 18K of Tommy Honey. Right about now, 2 laps to go for the 18K of Tommy Honey. Check the white flag is out for the 18K of Tommy Honey, followed by the 09 of Drew Garcia, the 70 of Robert Black, and the 76S of Daniel, and Wade White trying to close in on Cody Daniel now. Checkered flag is out, 18K of Tommy Honey. Drew Garcia, Robert Black with a solid 3rd, Cody Daniel in 4th, Wade White in 5th, Jerry Frederick in 5th, 6th. While we got a little break in the action, Courtney that works our front gate just had a birthday last week, so happy birthday to Courtney. Always thankful for everybody here. It helps us out and works behind the scenes and makes these races possible. So Courtney, happy birthday, girl. Straight stock winner, the 18K, Tommy Honey, getting out of that race car. Y'all give it up. 25 laps of domination. Tommy, that was a pretty dominating race right there. It's hard to beat that. That was an excellent job, son.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I got to thank Kenny Merritt, my family, Dylan Dulot, Caleb. All these guys are fast. Brian Walker, Jack Jenkins. I thank all you guys for coming out.
Good job, buddy. Thanks for being here. Thanks for putting on the show, buddy. Tommy Honey, your Outlaw Street Stock winner. Up next, Southern Sport Mods. And then we'll get right into our factory stock and IMCA stock car King of the Hill one-on-one, win or go home. All right. your IMCA Southern Sport Mods. We got 18 of them on tap for tonight. The 5X of Michael Dabney on the pole, and the outside the 90M of Pat McGuire. Inside row number 2, the 58 of Sid Kiffin, and the outside the 21T of Taylor Florio. Inside row number 3, the 77 of Jason Hubert, and the outside the 87M of Colin Montgomery. Inside row number 4, the 17 of Jeff Shepard, and the outside the 12 of Brandon Guerin. Inside row number 5, 777 of James Honish, and the outside the 717 of G.W. Egbert. Inside row number 6 is 116 of Damon Hammond, and the outside the 87 of David Montgomery. Inside row number 7, a 4G of Garrett Rawls, and the outside the 8 of Doug Ripple. Inside row number 8, the 97 of Jonathan Beard, and the outside the 85, Larry Underwood. Larry Underwood. And the inside, row number 9, the 88 of Austin Moore, and the outside the 7K, my buddy Kevin Parker. Michael Dabney, Pat McGuire lead them down the back straightaway as the lights are going to go out. We'll go green this time by 20 laps, 18 cars, 20 laps. Here we go. See if we can get some green flags, drivers. Dabney down on the bottom side with a good start. Keeps the car underneath him. Pat McGuire up on the top side, through the run a little bit. Sid the Kid Kiffin, 2 old men right there for second and third, trying to work around Dabney. Sid the Kid on the bottom side. Pat McGuire up on the top side, but it's going to be the 5X of Dabney leading in lap number 1. Sid the Kid now. Caution. 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 Somebody went for a ride. I'm not sure who or where. Well, I know where, but not sure who. think that was Larry Underwood. Went out for a little ride in a cornfield. There he is. He's back with us after a little scenic tour of the back 40. Underwood. Here we go. One to go. Complete restart. No laps down. I think she said, "I love you, Larry." Here we go. Lights will be going out. And green flag, here we come. Dabney on the bottom, and once again, Pat McGuire up on the top side. Sid the Kid through the middle trying to make something happen. Taylor Florio and the 87 of Montgomery right there as well. Way up on the top side is going to be Pat McGuire and the 9 machine, but Dabney in the 5X on the bottom side. Dabney followed by Pat McGuire, Sid the Kid, Taylor Florio, 17 is Shepard. Oh. Larry Underwood again. Little help to the infield thanks to Big Mike. Good towing. Here we go. Get him in the infield. Let's go racing. Don't forget, we still got IMCA stock cars and factory stock King of the Hill one-on-one. Win or go home at this conclusion. Larry Underwood makes that hard left turn into the infield. His night is done. Lights are out. So we get a restart again. We got one lap down this time. It's going to be Michael Dabney out front, Pat McGuire, Sid Kiffin, Taylor Florio, Colin Montgomery, Jeff Shepard, Brandon Guerin. Here we go. Green flag racing. Michael Dabney with a good start right there. Sid Kiffin now on the very bottom. And Pat McGuire once again up on that top side trying to make it work. They have showed throughout the night that the fast line is up on the top side. Let's see if they can find some rhythm up there. Pat McGuire now through the middle of the track. A little bit rough, but G.W. Egbert way up on the top side. Hubert way up on the top side. Brandon Garrett up on the top side. If they can get up there and dust off the marbles, get 3 or 4 laps under them, it'll be a fast racetrack up on the top side. Pat McGuire back through the middle. Brandon Guerin, we're a little bit higher. GW way up, and we got a spinner around in 1 and 2. Caution. Wild Child, Damon Hammond gets around in 1 and 2. Let's get them lined out. It should be Dabney out front, Pat McGuire, Sid the Kid, Colton Montgomery, Colton Montgomery pulling off the racetrack. That's your fourth place running car. Goes to the pits. In the hot pits is the 87 of Montgomery. Was your fourth place running car. Montgomery back on the track now. I believe he will have to go to the back for going to the hot pits. Sounds pretty healthy down the front straightaway. All right. Dabney out front. Pat McGuire. Sid the Kid. That'll put Brandon Guerin now on the inside in fourth. Taylor Florio in fifth. G.W. Egbert up in the sixth. I believe it's right. Let's see. One to go, Kevin Fry says. Once those lights go out, Dabney can go at any given point. It's up to him when he wants to go. There he is, right there. Green flag racing. Dabney now on the very bottom. Sid the Kid now through the middle. Pat McGuire down on the bottom. GW on the bottom. Kieran up on the top, almost up in the wall. Sid the Kid gonna try through the middle of the racetrack. See if he can make something work. Shepard gets pushed to the infield a little bit by Hubert. Sid has a good drive off through 1 and 2 through the middle, but he loses it through 3 and 4. As our street stock winner earlier said, or Damon Hammond said, Sid the Kid now door to door down the front straightaway for the lead. Sid has found that middle line, a little better momentum. He's going to get the lead now. Now he's going to duck to the bottom through the middle of the racetrack. Gives up a little bit right there. Still Sid by a bumper. Sid up on the top side, Dabney on the bottom, followed by Pat McGuire, the 12 of Kieran. Caution it is out for some debris on the back straightaway. Entry of a 3. There's some debris out there. So Big Mike out there to pick that up. David Gabry helping out Big Mike in the infield. Six of 20, 30% of the way done. All right, let's go. Trying to get the 88 of Austin Moore up into the right place. Here we go. GW Egbert, your point leader, now up in the top 5. Biding his time patiently. Here we go. Lights are going out. We're going green this time by Sid the Kid Kiffin. Out there on the front, can the old man hold off with his shoes behind him? Come on, Sydney. Let's go. Three wide down through the middle of 1 and 2. Dabney on the bottom side, Sid. Pat McGuire. Looked like Sid and Pat were tied up, their bumpers. That let GW by, but we got a melee down in 3 and 4. That may erase that lead right there. GW Egbert did not want to see that. That will probably erase that lead and put it back to Sid out front. Looked like Pat McGuire and Sid got their bumpers hung up going down the back straightaway. That little bit of confusion there let GW get by them. Getting them lined up single file to get them all ordered out. We'll see if they're going to keep them single filed or go back double stack and repacked. But single file to get them lined up right now for the moment. That will put Sid the Kid back out front. GW Egbert, Pat McGuire, Dabney trying to figure out who's second, third, and fourth. I believe they got it figured out now. GW did not want to erase that. Pat McGuire, Sid the Kid got tangled up. That let GW jump to the lead. All for naught. So, get them re-racked and restacked. Gonna get some help out there. There we go. You two switch. Brandon Guerin to the inside. GW the outside. That's your first and second points in third, fourth, and fifth. Here we go. Sid Kiffin on the bottom. Dabney trying to get underneath them there. Pat McGuire up on the top side. Pat McGuire through the middle. GW Everger way up on the top side. Gets by the 12 of Brandon Guerin. Got a run of steam down the back straightaway. Sid on the bottom still. Then he drifts up in the middle. This time by is still going to be Sid Kiffin, followed by the 5 of Dabney, followed by the 717 of GW. Gets by Pat McGuire and the 12 of Brandon Guerin and the 777 of Honish. Up on the top side is going to be GW. GW Egbert doing anything he can to try to get up into that front position. He had it earlier on and it was all erased because of the caution. GW now up on the top side, gets by Dabney. Watch out, boys, he's coming on the top side. Still going to be Dabney by a bumper there and GW on the top side. Sid the Kid out front by about 4 car lengths, but GW is coming. Up on the very top, let it rip the lip and just let that right rear grip in the bush. Here he comes, up on the top side. Watch out, Sid, you need a rear view mirror, son. See if Sid closes him and squeezes up in the wall a little bit. Right back to the very top, GW goes. Riding that rim right around the racetrack there, as it is. Sid had a really good lap that time and pulled away from GW just a little bit. Brandon Gearing gets into Dabney. They have to check up a little bit, and that lets the two leaders out front check out. It's still 58 to Sid Kiffin, followed by the 717 of GW Egbert, the Dabney, and then Brandon Gearing. Pat McGuire around. Oh, keep it going though. Off the track, good job, Pat McGuire. Way to keep it going. Sid Kiffin has done a wonderful job right through the middle of 3 and 4. GW Egbert has to check up a little bit. Sid has been entering on the bottom and letting that car drift up all night long in the middle of 3 and 4, taking that line away from GW Egbert. But now they're about to get into lap traffic. GW now down to the bottom, crossover move, has to check up. Keep from getting into Sid Kiffin. Good race up front between the 58 and the 717. Now once again, GW way jumps the cushion a little bit. That lets Sid pull away from him. 16 down, 17 next time by. 3 laps to go next time by. You gotta wonder, as GW used up those tires, the car doesn't have the same performance that it did before. Might have burned the right rear off a little bit early. Now he's back up in the top of 3, 1, and 2 like he was earlier on. So now it's going to be Sid Kiffin right down on the bottom. GW with a dive bomb gets underneath Parker. Closing that gap. 2 laps to go this time by. Sid Kiffin. Let's hold him off, old man. Let's do it. You can do it. Sid Kiffin on the bottom. GW searching for anything and everything, followed by Dabney. Brandon Gearing, a 777 of Honish, and a 17 of Shepherd. But here it is, a white flag. Sid Kiffin on the bottom. GW now way up on the top side. That's where he's made his moves all night long. Down the back straightaway. Oh, into the lap traffic. Here we come, Doug. Oh! Oh! Oh no, we'd seen it all night long. Up in the top side of 1 and 2. GW could make it work, but 3 and 4, it was pretty dicey getting in down there. And last kind of little Hail Mary, he just drives it over the berm a little bit. And that's going to let Sid Kiffin take home that checkered flag. Factory Stocks, King of the Hill coming up. He's got to take some Geritol so he can get out of the race car. Maybe some muscle relaxers. Sid, the kid, Kiffin, out of the race car at 58. Your Southern Sport Mod winner. He said they're getting a lot harder as we get older, right, Sid?
Yes, they do, boy. That's getting tough, man. They ganged up on me that one restart. It's like, woo, where'd they come from? Woo, thank you, Jesus. Thank you. All glory to God. Man, I can't believe this. I changed the car up today. I changed everything on it. Made a few adjustments back there, changed shock, and I didn't know if it was going to work. This whole new different setup went kind of a little old school on it. You know, the old guys, you know, they kind of got a rule if we get that old setup on it. I feel like GW was trying to, he was right there with me, but last corner, last lap, you kind of make it wide to get through there. I just want to thank Pat McGuire for letting me drive his car each week. It's a privilege to drive for him. We have fun together. We ain't swapped paint in a while, so it's a new year. That's pretty fun. Brake and clutch, Richie Robbins, all that he does for us. My super crew chief couldn't be here tonight, but I got my nephew Casey and Brad old hired hand at pitting. It's just great. You know, you win a lot of races, and you kind of, I want to say towards the end of the career it kind of fades, but I'll take this one, whatever it takes.
That's a great job, buddy. That's Sid the Kid Kiffin. Man, he needs probably some mouth-to-mouth after that little interview. And yeah. All right, here we go. Factory stocks. King of the Hill. I'll stay down here for the infield for the King of the Hill tonight. So this is what happens. Cars 2x2. They'll flip a coin. The winner gets to pick high or low. They'll come out down the back straightaway. Green, white, checkered. You win, go back to the infield. You lose, take her to the trailer. Bye-bye, Kevin Fry says. So we'll do that with the factory stocks, and then we'll follow up with the IMCA stock cars. And that'll be it for tonight. So let's get ready for our King of the Hill. All right. 12 of Roston and the 01 of Grove. 12 will be on the outside. 01 of Grove on the inside. 2-lap shootout. Here we go. Go big or go home. Grove on the inside, Roston on the outside, down the back straightaway. They will be coming clean and green, coming to the flag stand, coming out of 4. Grove on the inside, Roston on the outside. Grove a little bit loose right there, getting out of the corner, door to door down the front straightaway. Roston on the top side. Oh, hits a rut, bounces up out of the groove, gonna diamond it down, drive down the hill. Gonna be John Grove getting into 3 and 4. Oh, Roston has to check up to keep him wrecking. White flag is out. John Grove is your leader at this point. Roston trying every line he can find on the racetrack, but no doing. Round 1 winner will be John Grove. Grove will be coming back in. Round number 1, second session. Be the X. Fuller on the outside, Mike Land on the inside. Joe Fuller on the outside, Mike Land on the inside. Down the back straightaway. We're going to be coming to the green flag. Mike Land with a good start. Fuller up on the top side. Mike Land by half a car length at the flag stand. Now Mike Land drifts it up. Fuller going to cross over underneath it. Getting into 3 and 4. Oh, Fuller spins it around. White flag is out. Mike Land has no idea there's another car that's spun out. Coming to the checkered flag this time will be the 48 of Mike Land. Mike Land. Session number 3. The 187. Connor Montgomery in the 69. Josh Palmer. Palmer on the outside, Montgomery on the bottom side. Down back straightaways, they're going to be coming to the green flag. Montgomery on the bottom. Palmer with a good start on the top side. Palmer about 2 car lengths down the front straightaway. Oh, and Montgomery has cat and mouse. That's going to let the 69 of Josh Palmer. White flag is out. Palmer now down the back straightaway, about a 9 car length lead over the 187 Montgomery. Here at round 1, session 3 lead winner is the 69 of Palmer. John Grove versus the 10, James Hoffman. Hoffman on the inside, Grove on the outside. Hoffman on the inside, Grove on the outside. Green flag, here we go. Hoffman got to buy the last round. This is his first round, but it's Grove's second round. Huge push by Hoffman. Something broke in the right front of that race car. Grove with the white flag. Hoffman, something not right in that right front of that race car. I think he cut a right front down. John the Grove. Coming out of 4, your round 2 winner. 69 of Palmer, Mike Land on the inside. Who's it going to be in the final? It will be John Grove versus who? Will it be Land or Palmer? We have any Mike Land fans? Palmer fans? Here we go. Green flag racing. Door to door down the front straightaway. It's going to be Land by a bumper. Palmer up on the top side. Got a little shot to the short. Said, hey, I'm still here, Mike. Mike Land. Good run now through 3 and 4. And it's going to be a white flag is out for Mike Land with Palmer playing chase. Mike Land got into the groove a little bit. Bounced out. That lets Palmer get underneath him now. Good race down the back straightaway. They both drift up. Who's it going to be at the line? Mike Land. Might have been the race of the night right there, boys and girls. You thought early on Mike Land had it with no problem, and then he bounced up a little bit, let Palmer get underneath him. But then they both drifted up. That left Land in the meat of the track. So for your final will be John Grove in the 01 and Mike Land in the 48. All right, we're going to flip a coin. Heads or tails. All right, here we go. This is your final for the King of the Hill of the factory stock. Mike Land at 48 up on the top side and John DeGrove on the bottom side in the 01. Three and 4, they're doing 212 miles an hour at the start. Side, there's a little bit of moisture right through there. Good run by Mike Land, keeping that car in the moisture. Door to door down the back. Still on the bottom. Mike Land up on the top side, coming to the white flag. White flag is out. Mike Land. Mike Land on the bottom. John Grove with a good run off, but just can't do anything with it as we're coming to the checkered flag. Mike Land lets it drift up right in front of John Grove, takes that line away. Mike Land is your factory stock King of the Hill winner. Mike Land, your King of the Hill winner. That guy's been working a long time for this event, for this deal. You know what I'm saying? Stock cars rolling out now. Nice job, buddy. Good job. Mike Land. Been a long time waiting on this, buddy. Good job.
I know. It's been a long road, but we're getting there.
So anybody want to thank tonight? King of the Hill winner in your factory stock, the 48, Mike Land.
DJ helps me set the car up. Mom and Grandma for being here, and it's just working out tonight.
Yeah, it's been fast all night, so good job. Good to see you here.
Figured something out.
Figured it out. That's the 48, Mike Land, your King of the Hill in the factory stocks. IMCA stock cars up next. It looks like it'll be Tristan Carmen and Tim Carmen in your first round. How many Tim Carmens? The Punisher fans we got. Where's my Tristan Carmen fans at? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Timmy, baby. Last time we did this, it was at Texas Thunder Speedway back in the day. It looks like Tim Carmen will be on the bottom. Tristan will be up on the top side. The 0 and F4 car. On the back straightaway. Coming to the green flag. Carmen on the bottom and Carmen on the top. Door to door, down the front straightaway. Tim Carmen, little top. Pulls the left front. Carmen on the back straightaway. Tim Carmen, that is. Tristan Carmen, put a bumper to him, son. Put a bumper to him. Tim Carmen on the bottom now. Tristan Carmen a little bit tight through the middle. Can't get through the corner for your car. Tim Carmen will be your round one, session one leader, winner. Session number 2 on the bottom side will be Smith and Essenberg on the top side. Smith on the bottom, Essenberg on top. Kevin Smith, Alan Essenberg, here we go. Essenberg up on the top side with a run, but down on the bottom, and Smith gets it a little hot. Essenberg able to make it work up there on the top side. Watch out, there's no cushion up there. White flag is out. Overdriving it in the corner, letting it skate up. Essenberg. Through the middle, 3 and 4 down the front straightaway. Essenberg. Session 2 winner. Colton Monroe on the top side, Hall on the bottom, 114 and a 712. Hall and Colton Monroe will be session number 3. Looks like Hall will be on the bottom, Colton Monroe on the top. We'll see if they all go to the top side after what we just saw with Essenberg up on the top side. Down the back straightaway, lights are out. Kevin Fry says, let's go. Colton Monroe on the top side, buddy, you gotta go. We gotta go, we gotta stay up there. Here we go. Monroe on the top side, Hall on the bottom. Here we go, he's not gonna let that happen again. Monroe by a bumper, up, oh. Driving it down the hill, use that motor. Let's go. Drive it in there deep, Colton Monroe, let's go. Skate up. Hall on the top side now. Monroe on the bottom side. Hall with the lead this time by. Crossover move. Slider. Hall. Checker flag is out. Jason Batt on the top side. Anthony Otkin in a 489. Looks like Andy Roller got the bye round. Session number 4. Your point leader, Jason Batt on the top. Otkin on the bottom. See what kind of magic Jason Batt can do here. Otkin gonna drive him up the hill. Dead even at the line. Batt right through the middle of the racetrack. Otkin a little bit tight. Had to stab and brake, stab and brake. That's going to let Jason Batt get the lead right there on the bottom. Back it in a little bit. Down the front straightaway. The white flag is out. Jason Batt by about 4 car lengths over Anthony Otkin in a 489. Down the back straightaway, the 9 car. Jason Batt, the 489 of Otkin. Coming to the checkered flag, and Otkin is around Jason Batt. Round number 2. See if we can get Otkin off. Round number 2 will be Tim Carmen on the top side. Andy Roller on the bottom. Andy Roller got to buy the first round. It'll be Tim Carmen on top, Roller on the bottom. Roller on the bottom, Carmen on the top. Coming out of 4. Green flag, here we go. Back straightaway, it's going to be Carmen by about 2 car lengths, and Andy Roller following right behind him, right on the bottom of the racetrack. Somebody go to the top, kids. Let's go. Put a bumper to him, Andy. Let's go. Down the back straightaway, coming to the checkered flag this time out. Tim Carmen. Round number 2 winner, Hall Essenberg. Essenberg's car sounds like a freaking airplane going down the front straightaway. That thing screams. Holy moly. What a monster he's got under the hood. A thumper. He's got a thumper under the 21's hood. Listen to that thing. Sounds like a jet coming down the front straightaway. The 21 does. All right, here we go. Hall on the top side, Essenberg on the bottom side. Essenberg by Fender. Hall way up on the top side. There you go. That's what I was talking about. Somebody go to the top, please. Careful. There's not a cushion over there. Careful. Essenberg in 2, 3, and 4. Had to back it up a little bit to slow it down. Essenberg, session 2 winner. Tim Carmen going out for his 3rd session. Jason Batt on the bottom, Carmen on the top side. This should be interesting. Colleen days relived. Looks like it's going to be Essenberg versus who in the finals? Batt on the bottom, Timmy on the top side. Good run by both cars down through the front straightaway. Timmy up on the top side. Jason Batt down on the bottom. Door to door down the back straightaway. Jason now on the bottom has a preferred line. Tim's going to back it up, let him get it by him. Jason Batt with the lead there. Tim Carman now going to try to dig it out of the hole, but just can't make it turn and go. This time by will be your Acrobat. So that in the wall yet. Dang. All right. 21, Essenberg, and a 9 of Jason the Acrobat. Essenberg's confused. All right. Looks like they're staying where they are. Jason Batt on the top side, Essenberg on the bottom side. We all know Jason likes it on top. Essenberg, Batt and Essenberg. Here we go. Turn it and drive it down the hill. Let's go. Essenberg slides it up to the wall. Let's put some sparks out there. Wore it down, getting into 3 and 4. Here we go, the white flag. Jason Batt, Alan Essenberg. Here we come. Checkered flag is going to be coming out. Jason, the Acrobat. Don't forget, we'll be back here next week, boys and girls. Same time, same bat station. See what I did there? Same bat station. Jason Batt just won. Same bat station. That's awesome. Y'all be safe going home. Thank y'all for being here at Heart of Texas. But don't forget, here comes Jason Batt, your iStock King of the Hill winner. Jason Batt, the Acrobat, out of the 9 car. Your King of the Hill winner for your IMCA stock cars. Cheater. I said I love you, man. You did a great job.
Wow. Who do we get to talk to?
We have Stacy right there, and we got Fred over there, and there's Bill over there, and there's George.
Well, the one thing that's good about these things is, we can go back and make a lot of changes, and really it doesn't matter if you get to see if it worked or not. So that was pretty fun. I was pretty excited to go against Tim there at the second round, or second to last. So that was pretty cool. And then thanks for all coming out. You're all leaving, and look at this little thing right here. This is a crew chief.
There you go. That is Jason Batt, your IMCA King of the Hill winner. Remember, same time, same place next week, 8:30 here at Heart of Texas Speedway. Y'all be safe. You get a chance, come see us at Southern Oklahoma tomorrow night. If you don't come there, go to a racetrack somewhere, whether it's Abilene, Kennedale, wherever it is. Go visit a racetrack. Go support them. Thank y'all for being here.